Your life doesn't change because you wake up earlier, or read 10 books, or write down goals in gold ink on recycled paper. Real change starts with something deeper, invisible, subtle, and scientifically proven to predict whether you will thrive or collapse under pressure. It's not your IQ, not your looks, not even your connections. It's a single trait, one that determines if you follow through on your dreams or just fantasize about them between Netflix episodes. Psychologists call it conscientiousness, one of the big 5 personality traits. But it goes far beyond being organized or neat. Conscientiousness is the internal drive that makes you keep promises, even to yourself. It's what pushes you to study after failing, to wake up when no one's watching, to finish what you start. It's discipline, yes, but it's also moral duty, emotional regulation, foresight, and delayed gratification rolled into one. High conscientiousness people tend to succeed not because they are smarter, but because they are consistent. They show up, they resist temptation, they are reliable, even when nobody applauds. And the data backs this up. Studies show that this trait correlates more with lifetime success in career, relationships, even health, than almost any other psychological factor. But here's the catch. You're not born with a fixed level of this trait. It's malleable. It can grow. And if you want to transform your life, this is the lever you pull. That brings us to something even deeper, a framework that has changed the way psychologists, neuroscientists, and behavioral economists understand human behavior. A system so simple yet powerful that once you learn it, you can begin to decode your mind, your emotions, your potential. It's called the Big 5 personality model. These 5 dimensions are openness to experience, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Together, they form a psychological fingerprint more precise than any zodiac sign, more reliable than any online quiz, and more transformative than most self-help books. Why is it revolutionary? Because when you understand how these 5 traits shape your reactions, decisions, fears, and ambitions, you stop blaming yourself for things that are patterns. You stop calling it laziness when it's actually low conscientiousness. You stop mistaking sensitivity for weakness or planning for control issues. You see yourself truly, and with that, you finally gain the power to evolve. Understanding your Big 5 profile is like switching on the light in a dark room you've been trying to navigate for years. And conscientiousness, it's the switch. Now ask yourself, do you finish what you start? Do you do what you say you'll do, even when no one's watching? Do you plan ahead or constantly react to chaos? If you hesitated, even for a second, here's the good news. Conscientiousness isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware, about noticing the small signals you send yourself every day, in what you allow, what you avoid, and what you pursue. And here's a hidden signal most people miss. The way you treat small commitments is how your brain learns to treat big ones. Skip one morning routine, the brain relaxes its standards. Let an email go unanswered. It gets easier to ignore the next. But if you hold the line, even once, your brain rewires. You become the kind of person who finishes, who builds, who leads. Here's something else science reveals. People with high conscientiousness live longer. They save more. They divorce less. They show up to medical appointments, follow through with treatments, and even cope better with stress. And in a world that rewards consistency over genius, conscientiousness is the quiet superpower no one talks about. But now you know. Quiz time. Which of these behaviors are signs of high conscientiousness? A. Leaving unread messages because you'll get to them later. B. Arriving 10 minutes early to appointments. C. Buying self-help books but not reading them. D. Creating systems that help you stay on track. Comment below with your answer. And if you want to discover more signals your brain is sending, some that are holding you back and others that can change your future, you know where to find us. Welcome to Hidden Signals, where we decode the mind, one trait at a time.